Okay, so we're off to the races, pretty much. This is a foregone conclusion. Fryteeth already rejiggering the party. Now, one thing you do run the risk of, and one thing that does take a little finesse with this kind of black belt grind, is you still need those black mages. You need them to kind of get the black belt online. And he's already running a little low on spell charges. I don't know. We'll have to see how tough these eyes are. If the black belt's going to be up to snuff by the time it's the black belt running out of juice.
I'll try to keep track of how much help they have.
Sub 164, but it was 4 hits for 41.
And that was a 75 hit before, so I mean we're talking, could be 100, could be 110.
Alright, Greg gets his floater. Doesn't bother going to start for no reason. We'll go to him in just 2 minutes.
I mean, at this point in the game, we are at the 18-minute mark. Greg is on his way to get his floater, only about 4 minutes behind Fryteeth. So he's made up about 2 minutes during this time. How fast do you think he can find these eyes?
Yeah, that's the thing. Ice is not the place I would... Well, they do have warp, so ice does look attractive. It has a bunch of tiles. Greg already has the information of he has all the spells he needs. I could see Greg dipping ice just because of the warp and happening upon this tile. But, I mean, we're about to see it. Like I said, right now, just to make sure I didn't mess up, you go to Crescent Lake, you go to Sarda, make sure you don't miss those checks, and then we'll have to see where he goes from there.
And the problem is the natural routing at that point is to just continue in that direction, hit Earth.
Yeah, instead of turn around, you will see there he gets his tail, which he's probably not going to use. I don't see any reason as of right now. Well, we don't know where fast. Fast would be super nice to have. So if fast lands in a promotion locked spot. The other thing with Greggly to kind of keep in mind, if he goes to ice right now, it doesn't do him any good. He doesn't have anything to one-shot yet. I don't know that he has any weapons. I don't know that he has anything. He just has those 4 red mages.
But they've got Saber.
They do, but that's... do they even have a weapon, though? I don't know if he's picked up any gear forms.
You know what? A bunch of casts will lit 3. That'll take down the eyes, no problem. But it looks like Fryteeth is online.
Yep, he's going...
I noticed that there's no tiles on the board that say, check mark when you hit level 30, 40, or 50.
Yeah, and that is actually really good for where Fryteeth is, because when you see someone light up any of those tiles, we have one for 30, one for 40, one for 50. If you see someone light up, especially that 40 or 50 bar, and you're still in your 20s, maybe low 30s, that starts to light a bit of a fire on your butt, and you go, uh-oh, they're doing something, they found something, I don't know. Greg finds, not the 3-eye grind, but this might be okay. Okay, 2 3s take down this.
Yeah, I agree. I think this will be good for a couple of levels. Maybe get up to 15, 16 just to cement in those charges.
Yeah, you at least blow all of your magic here. Defense +2, that's really nice, especially if they're going to pivot into a black belt. And that's especially nice because we aren't guaranteed that defense sword. We do have shuffled treasure rarity on, which means we don't have a guaranteed 3 ribbons, 1 defense, 1 vorpal, etc., etc. We could see no ribbons, no defenses, no excals, no nothing. So getting that defense, that's a really nice safety item. That really allows a black belt if they get into Temple of Fiends, even if the support goes down, that defense can keep you going. And you see 15,000 experience on that black belt. He's going to be up and running. I almost wonder if these black belts are going to be a little too low. Or the black mages will be a little too low.
I mean, honestly, you have bracket level 1. So you're already going to, and I think Black Mages had +2 level 1 magic. So I think they'll have enough charges to take out Kraken. Whether they'll survive a blaze from Kraken, I don't know.
That's the thing is you would like them to be able to survive most of those AoEs if possible, or at least be, you know, in the low 300s to at least survive some AoEs.
Hey guys, this is Ross Jolf, and today I'll be painting a
Yeah, Greg just wanted to check out that the top level of Volcano, see what was going on, gets his Oxyale, says, alright, I got Brack, I got Oxyale. So that's the other thing that could pull him away from Ice Cave. You got those extra charges, you got Brack level 1, and you got an incentive in Waterfall down there. But he's doing the thing, he's checking tiles, so we'll see.
And we'll see what fryteeth is up to. I thought I saw he was already at level 33 with that black belt. This brings him up to 36. He's got 4 more battles. At the 25-minute mark, he's going to be at 42. This is insane.
This is so fast. Like there's no reason. I understand it's time, but the amount of time on a 3i grind for a black belt to go from 32 to 42, and the amount of safety it affords you, especially with that -1 MDEF, because this isn't going to be like he has a ribbon on this black belt, even 42. So just the safety that the 42 black belt brings is just worth it for as quick as he's getting this experience in. There he goes. Yeah, 36. There's 40 right there. This is crazy.
25-minute mark, 24-minute mark. So I guess I have to ask, take it to 50 or just...
Again, the -1 MDEF really, like, I mean, it bit me once. If it was me, I might say, yeah, you know what? I want the extra, you know, what would it be, like 24 MDEF on it because I got burned once. I don't want to get burned again.
Yeah, that almost makes up for the 42 that you would be missing.
But he decides to nope out, and that is perfectly valid. He's going to go and get everybody up. And he was just going to coast through the rest of this.
Now, Greg's play up here is also not a bad one. Now, we always say that the eye tile is the best. It gives just a ton of experience, and if they don't roll any skills or anything, they are easy to take care of. But GregglyPuff's strategy is basically like a 2-man grind with his red mages, who can cast, you know, Fire 3. He was hoping for Nuke, obviously. And as soon as they get up to level 30 or something, switch those over to black belts and call it good.
Yeah, it looks like a Fire 2.5. You know, there's 11,000. That's not bad. It certainly isn't bad, especially considering they got the Fire 2. Pops the house. Goes right back in. Just has to get past this mummy that has the glare, but didn't that time. We'll see. Oh, okay, got wiped. Try it again. Teeth online. I don't even know if he's going to be checking anything at this point. He might just be saying, I'm taking as few steps as I can, and I'm going to stop to check for fast. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop into black magic, find fast, call it a day.
Honestly, I don't think he's going to stop and look for fast. I think he has decided all I need to do is check incentives. As soon as I get the loot and the key, I go kill Kraken, I talk to 5 Cardia Dragons, and I go into Temple of Fiends.
Yep. They do have the rod, but I can't imagine he's going to take the time to go all the way down in Earth. But we will see. It's about a little over 30% chance to land Quake on Lich 1, about 25% to land on Lich 2. Difference being that Lich 2 can have Mook, which I know by personal experience, but what are the odds of it happening twice in the same turn?
What are the odds of you witnessing it twice? Well, I know it was, what, 3% for not being able to cake Lich 1 12 times?
All that time gone? because Volcano is one of our whammy locations. We do have 2 whammy locations. Volcano was one of them. I get it. He was right in that area. It's right there. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. Maybe going down for the incentive. We'll see if he goes all the way down because he does have the rod, and you're there. So that's kind of interesting. You're halfway there and you have the rod. I kind of see just going the 2 more floors, so that when you get to Lich 2, you can just punch face, move on.
Yeah, I like that strategy. Normally, I am a big advocate of just caking Lich 2. However, he did the grind really early. Those black mages don't have a lot of levels, so if he wants them later on in there, he can't be worried about, oh, they get nuked first turn. But I could also see it the other way. It's an extra 2 minutes that you really don't need to take.
Greg is in his mid-20s or so, keeping that solo red mage, so he's gonna... I haven't been keeping up on the pub locations. I don't know if he knows where a black belt is. He has access to it, I just don't know where it is. Vampire rolls Blizzard. Okay, that's not the best thing, but, you know, the black belt rolled 42, so that wins. Gets the bottle, and what is he doing? He's going to keep going. Maybe?
99%
Nope, makes me a
of
liar.
people are living in a delusion. America is in crisis.
Like I said, I can see it either way.
Oh, and Greg saying, you know, nuts to this. I'm not getting glared again. Uses one of his Fire 2 charges to get right through the mummies. Alright. The as chat points out, the ironically named dead up to 29.
The last 3 matches that someone has named a character dead, they have been the one to live the entire time, so... Providence? I don't know.
And one of the few times you'll ever see someone land on that Cardia Tiny to get a dragon. Oh, and he's not even, nope, I don't care. Just give me the dragon, and I'm getting out of here. This is just nothing but respect for Greggly and knowing what Greggly can do, and I'm not even checking a chest. I'm literally walking next to it.
You'll notice about fryteeth, he is methodical, and he is scary when he enters his serious mode.
Seems how if I want to make it all the way, actually, here's the scary thing. If I want to make it to the finals, I have to play both of these and you.
Well, you won the lottery based on this.
Yes, I did. Alright, there we go. fryteeth lighting up that Talk to 5 Cardias tile. That's not a very informative tile. One thing I love with this bingo, you can look at the board and say, okay, where is my opponent? Talk to Cardia. Who knows? fryteeth could have just got his his airship for some reason and just decided to do that real quick. But no, he's got a 42 black belt and is just charging through the sea.
But what's also terrifying is Greg didn't find that delicious eye tile. He doesn't have a black belt. However, he found a tile that works, and he's already level 32.
Yeah, it is noticeably slower, but it's not bad. So we'll have to see. The big thing with this is he's having to go out every... Oh, this is getting a little dicey. Okay, there we go. Gets out of it. He has to exit every now and then, use a house, go back in, get into one fight, get out of that fight, then get to the one he wants. Where the tile that fryteeth had was... it was literally perfect. You had no off encounter. One punch, one dead, 3 times experience, so... Just on that tile alone, fryteeth just has a pretty significant lead of, rando gonna rando and bingo gonna bingo.
So we do get the herb up here.
And we did see Fryteeth check the hint in Gaia. We know that our route, or in his universe, the whistle is in Waterfall. So there's half of our entrance in the Temple of Fiends figured out. We got Waterfall required.
So now it's a game to see where is the key.
Fryteeth is hoping to see it here off this herb. We still have Sky is a possibility. Waterfall we know isn't. Can't be unlocked Quinaria, obviously.
Ordeals, I think?
Yeah, Ordeals is our other option. Alright, so Ordeals or Sky. With Warp, you do Ordeals first.
I'm going to take the alternate approach. I think that Fryteeth is going to hit up Sky.
Oh, Greg was starting his search for dragons. Yeah, where is it? You are right. He is opting to head into Mirage.
The trip to Ordeals and back takes approximately 2 minutes, depending on how you get all of the how all of your pillars work. And I think he can pull this off to get to the incentive here in under a minute and a half.
I mean, exit. That's one thing I was thinking we only had warp, but we do have exit. Yeah, he probably would have enough warps. I think they were pretty reasonable. Oh, he does have fast level 6. I did miss him picking that up. Yeah, so that black belt is fully online with 2 fast casters. We'll see if the coin flip paid off in just a moment, folks, after these messages. And sadly, no.
Oh, womp womp.
Oh, it was a coin flip and flipped Ordeals this time.
And hey, chain +5 armor.
The armor is rolled excellent in this seed so far. I don't think I've seen anything that I went, oh man, that's sad. This is kind of perfect routing for Fryteeth. He's gonna come in here. At this point, we have to know this is the key, or at least the key. I think this has to be the key. I don't think we have any turn-ins left. Then he goes to Waterfall. He grabs his loot, and then he's right there to go ahead and head into sea and get Kraken for the column 4 row 1 and column 3 row 4, both those tiles, and then just quick and lich on the way down to Chaos.
Greg decided.
We're legitimately looking at a sub-hour here if everything plays out in Fryteeth's favor.
So far, so good.
Yeah, pretty much going almost immediately to ice. Just paid off in spades.
GregglyPuff showing us that it is Onrak that has the black belt in the tavern. So he immediately decides, yep, I'm going to brack. I'm going to switch out to some black belts.
With all the bracks in the world, short of a really nasty AoE or poor luck Kraken, he should. I'm not trying to commentator curse, but he should have that the Kraken down with brack pretty easily. Okay, and I was wrong. There is a crystal, but that has to lead the key.
Yeah, so the crystal should lead to the key. We know that the loot is in Waterfall. Thank you to hint NPCs.
Now, one thing with Greg that it looks like that I will say isn't his advantage was with the way he did his grind, it appears to me, I have to look at the HP on fryteeth's characters, it looks like Greg has better levels across the board, which could be invaluable if something first turn nuclear nukes or something nasty is fryteeth's backline down. Greg rolling up to crack and be here in just a few steps. Fryteeth gonna go get his whistle.
This is the difference between the knowledge between the two, because Fryteeth knows where everything is, but he doesn't want to do Kraken first because that would tip off Greg that he's there already.
Yeah, there is something about, putting something off just like, hey, I don't want, someone to know that I've already killed Kraken.
And Danglu taking a punch. Fryteeth also taking a punch.
Oh, there we go, gets it though.
5th attempt, Brack.
So, Greg lighting up column 3. He just needs to Quake Lich. He has that, but he does not have the key yet. We know that's going to be ordeals to the crystal to the key. So we'll see in what order Greg decides to finish up these incentive checks.
If I were Fryteeth, I would be shaking in my boots. Greg is literally one square away, which you can do in Topher. He has no idea if GregglyPuff is literally entering Topher before the 40-minute mark.
Exactly, yeah, because, exactly. You know that Quake is 4, that's pretty reasonable. I know I've seen Greg do this cheeky 4 red mage before. At level 4 with Quake, you know that Greg might be going in with 4 casters. Yeah, Greg could be in Temple of Fiends right now, getting ready to light up that Lich, that row 1, column 1, and be well on his way. Alright, Greg has 50% of the things he needs to finish up. Still checking a couple of chests, Blackshirt, if he was rolling with Black Mages, would be great. I'm sure hoping for a ribbon or something. Something along those lines. Something taking out one of Fryteeth's Black Mages, but he has a weight. Oh, I'm not even going to stop to get him up.
Why waste the cast? He's probably going to die again anyways. So now it's up to GregglyPuff to guess correctly on how to get to that key.
Yeah, we're trying to see what's in his head. He's taking a look at his. He is not in the right direction. He's about to waste a little bit or quite a bit of time if he double dips this in Volcano. But 2 checks in a row with Warp, I understand saying there's 2 things in the same area. Oh, and Fryteeth maybe doesn't have life. Maybe never stopped to get it. Only has that 1 Brack caster. Lots of chances, but broke it into pieces. Got it.
Yes, he did it. That was a little sketchier than GregglyPuff's victory there.
Right, but Fryteeth at about 41 even has all he needs to enter Topher and come out with the victory, assuming Lich 1 plays nicely. Oh, and this slab is going to take Greg all around the world if he chases this down before going to ordeals, which is unfortunate. And there we go. Official go mode, close enough to call it 42 even. fryteeth. Looks like probably a quick stop in Corneria, top up on potions, and then let's go take a crack at quaking this lich.
I'm sorry, I'm just dumbfounded. It's before the 43-minute mark. fryteeth is ready to go in Temple of Fiends. He could finish this 47 minutes.
Yeah, an hour would be long at this point. That's kind of crazy.
And the thing is, GregglyPuff is not far behind. He just needs to go to Ordeals, get his crystal key, and then he's in as well.
It's been a real fun tournament, hasn't it?
I might get to bed early tonight. fryteeth already entering the Temple of Fiends around the 43-minute mark.
And Greg got bad news in Volcano. Now we get to see him roll the dice. He's gonna go probably translate the slab. Then he has essentially 3 places he can check. He can check Refine, Sky, and Ordeals. He pretty much has to do Ordeals, and fryteeth has to wipe to come back into this.
And if I'm correct, doesn't the slab turn into the cube, which is right next to Sky?
Yeah.
There. Oh my.
Yeah, the logical progression, yeah, would be Refine because it's right there, and you're what, 10 tiles, 15 tiles away from parking the boat right there next to the Sky. fryteeth, with very little issues, makes his way. He's on the earth floor. Finds an unrunnable encounter. He doesn't really want to burn those nuke and fast charges. Having to throw lightning at Mudgalls feels a little bad. Oh, to herb. Okay, maybe not. Hold on.
That's right, there was another step in there.
Yes. Okay, so that might actually save him. Oh no, Greg! You were there. So that might tell he may say let's do Ordeals, but I see doing this first. And now Greg has the same coin flip. Meanwhile, fryteeth throwing cakes out. He's got 4. He's got 9 chances here. Ineffective. Another one. Ineffective. Lightning 2. A heal 3, a cake and a cake. Another lit 2 from Lich, kind of playing nice, although one of those black labels at 37. First cake, ineffective. Heal 3, going out. Another quake, Lich, ineffective.
fryteeth, you're playing a dangerous game.
You're getting deeper and deeper into the spell list. Another cake, ineffective. Another cake, ineffective. Oh, which was that Thunder? Puts one of the black mages down, other one's down to 35, well within most AoE ranges. 2 shots left at this. Nope, reset.
Okay. Oh my, this is exactly what Greg needed.
And yep. So, Lich plays nice for a little bit, and then if you don't get in down quick, starts to play a little less nice.
As that was going on, GregglyPuff did enter Sky. He's going to get the bad news shortly that he's got to go to Ordeals, last location that key.
fryteeth in, past the loop block, round 2. Let's try this again. Let's try and drop this fiend into a crack. Greg gets his bad news. $700, not the item he was looking for. And I have to say, Fryteeth has had those tiles lit up for a while. Greg knows just as well as Fryteeth did. The odds are my opponent's going to try to cake glitch too. Who knows how long they've been trying. So Greg is sweating right now, I know it.
Honestly, I bet if I were in this position, my eyes would just be shifting to that tile. As soon as that tile is lit, I know that I am behind.
I have approximately 4 minutes to a dot. Depending on, 32, 42, etc. But you know it's coming, because at that point, you don't have to hold back anymore. The game. Plenty of work. Should get through this nice and easy. Should be almost through it.
The Lich Part 2.
So that was nice. Put a wall out. Try to help keep those. He 212 hit points on that one black mage. Not a lot. First cake, miss. Second cake, in effect. Alright. Lich 2 we know is being a little cheeky. Lich 2, I got nothing, come on. Gets that second wall out, so black mages are relatively protected. Third cake, ineffective. Fourth cake, ineffective.
This is just terrible.
Because you know the nuclear's coming. Fifth cake, ineffective. Sixth, ineffective. Just a swing, 25 damage. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Heal 3. Binds up cake 7 and 8. 7, ineffective. Heal 3 going out, trying to keep those black mages up and around. Greg is out of ordeals. 8th cake, ineffective. Got 3 chances left on this dive. Number 9, ineffective. Number 10, ineffective. He's got 1 shot left. 25% chance.
Oh my.
Gets it. Gets on his last chance. Gets it.
After 20-some, he finally gets it. Finally lights that. That gave GregglyPuff the opening. He is GregglyPuff entering Temple of Fiends just shy of the 50-minute mark. He is maybe 2 minutes behind now.
Well, Greg has to play the same game that Fryteeth did. He has to play the how many cakes to get to the center of a Lich Lollipop game. So we'll have to see if Greg has a little bit better luck, but he might have to do the same thing. He might have to reset out. But he has an extra caster. But now Fryteeth can just throw a brick on the gas. Like, there is nothing stopping him now. So much for double fast.
Are probably going to be able to survive a nuclear.
2,227, carry 2 goes down. And just has an absolutely huge run on this water floor before he finally gets the seafood party pack. Greg on the earth floor, so 2 floors behind. Finds that same mud golem encounter. Doesn't want to use his... I don't even know if he got those. I don't think he could. Alright, so we got Kraken 2. Fast. Wait. I don't know about that other fast. You don't have that many casts. Yeah, he thinks the same thing. Waiting. Alright. Got turn order. Fast on the black belt. 17 hits, 1,600 damage. Kraken 2 goes down. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. Greg pulling his Lich too. Meanwhile, Fryteeth just taking a look around, making sure he's seeing how many casts he's got. Quake's going up on Greg's screen. He gets it good. Second to third cast. Lich 2 is down. And just got 2 floors behind.
He is a man on a mission, just running to that carry.
Well, he knows that Lich cake has lit up. He doesn't know if that's in Temple of Fiends or Earth. We know it's Temple of Fiends, and Tiamat, I didn't even see it. Tiamat must not have been too much. Tiamat was just gone. Fryteeth, just 52-minute mark. Just double checking his spell charges. Go ahead, pull Chaos. We got almost nothing left in the tank on that top black mage. Gets a wall. Fast, gets the wall off. Got so that magic defense no longer a problem. 3 hits. That's a little not good. And got real good turn order. The chaos taking down the black mage that got the fast off. 7 hits, 927. Gonna just preemptive cure on that black belt. Another swing. 6 hits, 741. Cure 4 comes out. Chaos taking down that white mage almost. 7 hits, 854, nothing yet.
It's got to be almost over.
It's got to be. He's got to be close. Just a wait and a punch. 732. Nothing yet. Pretty high evasion chaos. Keeping Cure 4 on that black belt. 9 hits, 1,222, and done. Fryteeth. Going to the semifinals. Take you on Dead Pulse.
Oh, Fryteeth finishing just over the 53-minute mark. Let's get our GGs out in chat. As Fryteeth was finishing it up, GregglyPuff not far behind, almost ready to take on Tiamat 2.
Yeah, so 52 minutes. So if not for Lich 2 not playing nice, that would have been sub 50 pretty strong, I think.
The average matches for Dab are running in the 110 to 120. To have two runners both finishing sub-hour, not only that, sub-55 minute, this is ridiculous.
Greg is hurt. He's got that one. Oh, he's down in man mode. He's just has that single black belt up. At 40, just a little shy where you want him to be. Now he does have the defense sword. I mean, Nocast was a little punchy, so we'll have to see if he just goes speed and power, or if he plays it a little safe and uses that defense sword. Oh, I think he meant to, but forgot to swap it over, maybe. 5 hit 700, so Cass me a little punch happy. Oh, just a complete miss.
Oh, ick.
Yeah, this was just a no skiller spell, chaos, and a black belt with no support.
And it does look like GregglyPuff has forfeited after the attempt. Let's get our GGs out in chat for GregglyPuff. That was the most exciting race. I have no words besides that.
Yeah, seeing that 3-eye grind ever so early and just having all the spells line up where you could get them, and like I said, just throw the brick on the gas and just get it done.
Fryteeth, welcome to chat. GGs.
Thanks.
So, I'm kind of glad that you have to run against Dead Pulse, because that was kind of scary. What's going through your head when you find that 3-eye grind like so early?
I mean, my eyes just lit up at that point. I said this is, and then I saw they only had I think about 100 HP. They said we found our grind and let's get done.
Yeah, unfortunately, Greg did not find that. He used the zombie Ds in Earth that you found. You found those a little earlier, but you didn't take them, and it was a good thing you did, because that eye grind was perfect. So, I'm kind of glad that.
Yeah, I had the zombie D tile, sort of written down that, maybe I'll take it later, in case I didn't find anything. But
what's going through your head
when you got early warp, I'm always going to check all those first 4 ice tiles.
So you were on pace for a 47-minute run if Lich didn't have his way with you. What were you thinking after the 20th cast and you still couldn't get it?
I was starting to get nervous because it's always interesting with the bingo boards because you have an idea where they are, and when I saw him light up those two Kraken tiles, I started to get a little bit nervous. But then he never lit up that Lich tile, and so I said, okay, maybe I'm okay because I know where everything is now. But yeah, that was actually my last cast that second trip down when it finally went through.
Yeah, trust me, I sympathize with the Lich 2 isn't playing nicely with trying to quake him conundrum you were in. So for looking at the board, did you have any other rows that you were looking at, or did you zero in on column 3 almost immediately?
I mean, it depended on what he gave me. If he gave me row 1, column 3 was the obvious play because you're basically getting 3 of those spots for free. And I mean, seeing a status elemental skill is pretty free also. Otherwise, I probably would have considered top left to bottom right, but yeah, I mean that column 3 was pretty easy.
Yeah, unfortunately, you do not use fade on a fade level 1 seed. That's how that one shook out.
Yeah, that made me sad.
So to kind of catch up, fryteeth, GregglyPuff had a little bit of more trouble with Garland boxing. He went in a little earlier than you did, but wiped out of it after a couple of, I think Heat was there, Ruse, a bunch of stuns, just a bunch of garbage. But after that, so he was behind by about 4 or 5 minutes for that entire seed, just keeping a lockstep with you. And then as soon as you failed to cake Lich 2 that first run, he was 3 floors behind you in Temple of Fiends.
Yeah, he was able to get it, I think, second turn. He was able to land that cake, and that got him right back in the running for it. He only had 32 block ball at that point. When you had 42, but it definitely put him back in the running if you had trouble anywhere else.
Yeah, if I find the 3-eye tile, I mean, it takes so little time to go to 42. I'm never gonna stop at 32.
Yeah, we were debating up here because one of the curses for the black belt was -1 MDef per level. We were debating taking it to 50 just to help offset that MDef that you lose just off of that curse.
I did think about that, but knowing how good he is, I just thought that was time I couldn't afford to give up.
And you saw that I commented that when you were doing your talk to the 5 Cardia dragons, you were literally walking next to chests and saying, "Nope, don't care. I just want the dragons. Give me the dragon. Get me out."
That's it. Yeah, I mean, I equipped a silver +4 on one of my mages to start to satisfy the blessed equipment, and um, that was the only piece of equipment I had. I think I picked up one other piece of equipment that I didn't equip, but yeah, that was all I had.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that because we said it very early on that when you see the silver +5s and they were like 800 gold in Provoca, those are